Okay, Out of Missile Podcast is back. I'm here with my buddy Cesar de Leon. Thanks for helping out, Cesar.
Thank you for inviting me.
And my buddy Cordell. What's up, Cordell?
What's up? Life is good.
So you're from New York, right? From Brooklyn?
Yep.
So when you do a baby shower or a gender reveal party out there, you guys do it like on a roof or an apartment, or how does that work? Because I went to New York and it's a lot of buildings. How do you guys do that over there?
Well, in Brooklyn, it's mostly houses, so we usually do it in the backyard, and we don't do reveal parties. My mom had 5 kids, never reveal parties. So, the young generation is different. I see, they're very creative.
Well, the reveal
creative.
The new generation is doing these gender reveal parties that have grown from private parties for family and friends, where they just had color smoke and confetti and little shit like that, to tigers and all kinds of crazy shit.
Oh my God.
Tigers.
Well, tell us about it, Cordell.
Well, today we'll go through the top 10 gender reveals, because there's so many of them out there. We started researching it, and it's like, dude, people do all this. Yeah. It's so wild. But, just to start off, the most recent thing I can tell you about gender reveals is in Vancouver, Canada. They fined somebody $2,300 because they was trying to have them a gender reveal party and do something. And the government there said, nah, we ain't going for this after all these deaths and all these things, because that's what's happened. People are dying. That's the most recent stuff. Like weeks apart, people have died. But, before we talk about the deaths, let's take it back to number 1 on the list. Yeah. And Felly knows about this one. He told me about this one. It's about your old boy, Mike Kleibert. He owns an alligator farm, so he got the brilliant idea to have his pet alligator bite a watermelon filled with blue goo, some kind of toxic shit, pissed off people.
It was filled with blue jello, Cordell.
Oh, blue jello, huh?
Yeah.
So harm the alligator.
That was in Louisiana, and there was one in Florida with a balloon filled with pink powder.
Oh. It gets crazy out there. So people got mad, like the animal activists. They're like, hey, don't pick on the gator.
Have you guys seen, like, sometimes they have the jets flying by, and then all of a sudden it'll just let out like blue smoke?
That's funny, because one person skydove while blue smoke from an aerial flare signaled the boy.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm telling you. Well, let's go to number 2 on the list, There was a dude, he had a confetti cannon. You've ever seen those?
Yeah, I've seen them on, on TV and YouTube.
Yeah, so they're filming, it's his daughter's party, and it wouldn't go off. He kept pulling the trigger, boom, 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 and it wouldn't work. So what did he do? He turned it around.
To look inside?
Well, no, he faced it towards himself, and the thing went off, shot him in the nuts.
Oh, it was like one of those cartoons, Looney Tunes cartoons.
Oh, dude, it's so classic. Don't know, and he started cussing.
Was he an old guy?
No, he was a middle-aged dude, and he said, "Oh shit!" Well, and his daughter started laughing.
No, man, I feel sorry for that dude.
It went viral. It got millions of views because he cussed in front of his daughter. He was sitting there holding his nuts. Oh shit, crying.
Hey, you got every right to curse if you've been shot in the nuts. You can curse, say every.
I'm telling you what went viral because that,
Well, you gotta let people know where it all started from.
Yeah, tell us about that. Okay, before we go on, take it back to the beginning.
I'm gonna give you the beginning, because
how this nonsense started.
I'm pretty sure it's been happening for a long time, but because of the internet, in 2008, an expectant mother, her name is Jenna Carvundis, posted a blog on a parenting site about a barbecue where she baked a cake with pink icing inside. So when the family cut into the cake, they saw the pink icing. Oh, it's a girl.
Oh,
okay.
Look at the pretty
she wrote it on her
girl.
blog. And then this magazine called The Bump. It's put in like OBGYN offices and stuff. Mm-hmm. They picked up the story, and then from there it took off. People started building on it, trying to outdo each other more.
Sure. And what's ironic and a twist of fate? She has recently put out tweets saying, "Hey guys, knock this stuff off." She's trying to ramp it back.
Yeah, because she just baked some pink icing into a cake. I mean, come on. Now we got alligators and guys skydiving. Well, continue. Wait, it's not a review anymore. Tell us more. What's the next one?
This one, I wasn't going to put it on the list, but since you were talking about cake, here's one. One lady, she had the brilliant idea. She said, "Don't send the results to my house, the sonogram. Send it to a bakery, and I want them to bake into the cake either a blue or a pink frosting in the middle of the cake, okay. And then we'll all be surprised at home." So they did that. So the cake comes, some fancy cake. They cut it open, And inside it said, it's a boy. And they were like, yay, and it's a boy. And so, people start getting the gifts for it's a boy and all that. And somebody had the intuition and said, you know what? I want to check on that. And they went down to the bakery, and sure enough, the bakery made a mistake, and it was a girl.
I heard about that.
Wow. Well, at least they figured it out before all the clothes came in, right?
Right, because people spend money. They start, whatever. Because you got the kids. You know how much money you spend, my boy, on the kids.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll go to the next one. This one is a 2018 in Australia. This is number 3. So this driver gets the brilliant idea. He's going to rig the exhaust on the car to blow blue smoke. So he starts doing donuts. The car catches on fire. Dude, in front of the expectant mother right there.
Oh, my God.
He gets out. She starts running. They all start running. So that's the beginning of, I think at that point,
Well, like I said before, thanks to the internet, people see something and then they try to outdo each other.
Yeah. And luckily, like I said, no one was injured on that one. So, earlier you were talking about an airplane and about a skydiver. Well, here's another skydiver type of an airplane story. This was in Turkey, Texas, which is outside of Amarillo, Texas.
Turkey, Texas,
dude, 2019, my boy. Okay, well, what they were trying to do was drop pink water. In this, how they do the crop dusting? So the old boy goes up in the crop dusting plane and rigs it with some kind of pink water, 350 gallons. But the plane loses control, and they crash.
Oh, my God.
And it turns out that the plane is like a single seater. He had another person in the plane with them. They had 2 people up in there, rigged it all up. They're lucky they survived on that one. I'm just saying.
Wow. That's crazy.
Another one, I know you know about this because you told me about this earlier. Cesar knows about the fires. Remember the California fire, El Dorado out there? That started because somebody got the bright idea.
I just heard, very vaguely something about they did a gender reveal and then the flare started a fire in the forest because it was really hot that day or whatever. And then that caused like thousands and thousands of
22,000 acres, bro.
Yeah.
Remember?
That was September 2020.
Animal lives, messed up a bunch of stuff.
They were trying to do something with color smoke and it sparked a wildfire. They burned thousands of acres.
Dude, we saw that up in the hills. We're like, because every year there's fires in California. But for that, we're like, oh, come on, my boy.
It's just a shame people are dying and animals are dying just to reveal genders, so sad.
Well, speaking of animals, 47,000 acres in Arizona. It's called the Sawmill Fire. Wow. This dude, he was a border patrol agent. His name was Dennis Dickey. Well, Dennis Dickey had the bright idea. He was going to shoot a bullet into a target filled with explosives and colored powder
mixed with blue coloring.
Oh, bro.
Okay.
Yeah. And you're talking about animals dying, people were misplaced from their homes. What's that, 47,000 acres? And people say, well, it's just a desert. There's lots of life in the desert, folks. People just don't know it. But what? They actually convicted old boy right there. You know what? He had to pay an $8 million restitution to over 200 people that were misplaced because their houses were burned down and shit, I'm just saying, these gender reveals get crazy.
Yeah,
I wonder,
especially when you're using explosives.
And what was that, their punishment? I'm still curious to see what their punishment was for causing all that,
Well, so far, he's one of the only ones that's been arrested, for something. Let's go to another one.
Okay.
We're at number 7 right now, and we're going to go to your backyard, New York. New York. Well, this is in the Catskills. Did you ever go to the Catskills?
No,
that's rich people's
suburbs.
Oh, suburbs.
Yeah, that's the suburbs.
Well, this is a place called Liberty in the Catskills there, and this is where it starts. A man was killed and his brother was injured while they were trying to make one of those devices in the garage.
They're trying to do a homemade explosive. Just so you know, making homemade explosives is illegal, even if it's for a gender reveal party.
It's basically an IED, bro. They said these guys are making, they might as well be terrorists.
Or even if you're doing it with compressed air, it might blow up on you, all that air,
Oh, yeah.
I was watching that last night, how people make bombs on TV on Vice. They were showing that.
Yeah, for gender reveal parties.
Yeah, well,
No, but these kill. These were Taliban fighters.
Taliban?
Yeah,
creating like just
I expect that
their own
from them, but not at a
explosives
gender
and powder.
reveal party.
You know?
Right. You know, and I think he was only 26, huh? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, 26-year-old Michigan man.
Oh no, that's a different one.
Oh, okay. Because look, we do the news here, but we're doing them in the size of the explosion or whatever. What damage was the worst?
There's so many of them,
But
folks.
what started it all off was last month, a 26-year-old Michigan man, Christopher Paquet.
Yeah.
Tell us about it, Cordell.
Once again,
Was killed with a cannon being fired at a gender reveal party. Blew up in a backyard.
yeah, I'm telling you, dude.
So who fires a backyard cannon? Get out of the way, Florida, because here comes Michigan.
Oh, dude. I'm telling you, bro.
Nobody was hurt?
Yeah, somebody died.
Oh my God.
That's how we got to all the gender reveal things.
guys.
Because we heard that
Right.
news article, and then what happens next? What's the next one?
Let's-
But you know what's ironic?
And gender reveal parties. For
He's
now.
not the only 26-year-old that died. Because we looked up and
Oh
I
my
found
gosh.
another one.
Okay, let's end it.
Dude, his name was Evan Thomas Silva. This dude, he went to a baby shower. This one, we're gonna throw this one in.
It
It's
wasn't
not
even a gender reveal. It was a baby shower.
This is a baby shower. They were already celebrating. They're like, woo! And so old boy had got like some kind of vintage cannon. And then he blew that thing off. Well, I'm telling you, Evan was standing about 15 feet away from it. Sharpnel went through his head, went through 3 parked cars, went through a garage.
God damn.
That's how, what can you say about that?
That's dangerous, dude, for a baby shower. Like, I mean, I don't know about you, but if I see somebody like putting out a cannon, I'm gonna get the fuck away from there.
Oh, I'm telling you, my boy, we got another one. You might have heard of this one. Oh, God, the grandmother.
No.
Died in front of her daughter, her expectant daughter.
Oh.
Yeah, the grandmother. That was in, her name was Pamela Krameyer.
56-year-old.
Yeah, no, she was 66 years old.
Oh shit.
And she, that she got hit with sharpnel in her
That was
head.
in Knoxville.
Yeah, that was in Knoxville.
Oh my gosh.
No, I'm telling you.
That was October 26, 2020. That just happened.
You know, and that was they call it a pipe bomb, basically.
Yeah.
Because the dude put a piece of tape in where the powder would have went out. Instead, it just blew up the metal, making it,
It was just like a pipe bomb. It just exploded like a pipe bomb, exactly like a pipe bomb. She was standing 45 feet away and died when the debris struck her head.
Dude, they're saying that one went almost 150 feet. Is how fast the sharpnel went, and how and you were in war zones.
Yeah, man.
Dude, I mean,
So how long does it take? How many people need to die before they make it illegal to do this crap?
well, that's what I'm saying. We started off the story talking about in Canada, they got that $2,300 fine. Somebody was trying to have a gender reveal party. They said, nah, that's $2,300 right there just for you even thinking about that.
No explosives.
Because we don't need
reveal
that
parties,
shit.
folks. Learn your lesson from all these idiots.
Tell us about, dude, you got a list of a whole bunch there. Tell us an interesting one, my boy. Pick one of them off your list.
Well, we already talked about most of them already. The only one I think we haven't talked about is the 2017 in Scotts Bluff, Nebraska. John Starkle drew international attention for detonating a reveal kit without a state permit. That was in 2017.
Oh, he's one of the early days.
And he got fined. Yeah, he was one of the first ones.
I didn't even hear about that one.
2017.
That's
he was one of the
Australia.
first ones. So he got international attention because he bought a reveal kit and basically was like a bomb.
Yeah.
So you could basically buy a bomb online. How long you call it a reveal kit?
Well, you know who's getting involved is ATF. Like when I'm pulling up these stories, they'll say like alcohol and tobacco and firearms is determined that there was an IED pipe bomb. And it's like, what are we reading here? It's just
Yeah, because like I said before, you could sell explosives as long as you label them as a
Reveal.
baby reveal device.
well, you know what? When I looked up on Amazon, dude, there was more than 2,000 individual merch purchases that you can make. There was over 2,000 things you could buy that are gender reveal, from
Explosives?
stickers. I didn't see any explosives, but there was a lot of cake stuff, T-shirts, stickers, little cups.
Oh no, it's a big business now. But that's safe. If you want to do stickers or smoke or whatever, but
Things that pop up.
yeah,
No, but
that's
just don't
fine.
use explosives.
Make a damn cake.
Make a damn
Go get some
cake.
cupcakes or something. Go get some blue cupcakes or some pink cupcakes. Keep it simple.
Well, I'll tell you, I got one final story I can throw in there that I researched. This one is very sad. It started out when a 21-year-old named Cheyenne Willis, she wanted to host a gender reveal party. You know, she has her friends over, a group of people, around 10 people, and two men walk up, open up the sliding glass door, and start to shoot up the party. Pop, 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 pop.
Gosh, man,
Dude,
sorry for laughing, but
No, I know, it's crazy.
Oh,
Dude, they
man.
kill one woman, 8 people are injured, one dude ends up blind, 2 kids were shot, they survived. You know, and poor Cheyenne, she had a miscarriage off that shit. But guess what? She didn't have a miscarriage. 2 weeks later, she tells the cops she wasn't even pregnant.
wow.
Wow.
Fake gender reveal gets one person dead and 8 people injured. You know, it turns out they were all drug dealers.
What about her?
She got shot in the thigh, and she said, "Well, I had a miscarriage." And then 2 weeks later, she told the cops after they started investigating everything that this was a hit.
Hey.
This was an assassination.
So what was the fake reveal gender?
We don't even know, boy. Yeah, huh? That's ironic.
That's
Like nobody got to
insane.
see the color.
Dude, and we talked about Pamela Kreimeier, right?
Yeah, that's the 60-year-old grandmother.
That was October 26th. October 27, one day after that, a lady in Waukee, Iowa, blew herself up from a commercially available gender reveal kit. No one was hurt, but the shockwave was felt 2 miles away.
Oh, yeah, that
And
one. I heard about that
One
one.
neighbor had broken windows.
Yo, dude.
So imagine she was able to buy a reveal kit that the shockwave was felt 2 miles away. And broke.
Oh my god, 2 miles away.
So I'm just saying,
But
dude.
what happened if she would have bought 3 of these reveal
Oh
kits?
my
And then
God.
I'm just saying, this is dangerous. What's out of your trunk, sir? Is that an explosive? No, it's a gender reveal kit. Oh, okay. Keep on going, sir.
Keep on-
Sorry to bother you.
No, congratulations. Oh my God.
Congratulations on your birth of your new kid or whatever.
That's how you disguise. That's
crazy, right?
People will probably try to disguise real bombs. You know.
Well, these people
They
are already
keep doing things like
well,
that.
hopefully the ATF does something about it because, I mean, it's not just one case; it's several cases.
Yeah, no, I didn't know that you could buy them off the internet, my boy. I didn't know about that. I was just looking up the crazy people dying.
You could buy organs on the internet, my boy.
Oh,
Yep, black market.
The
Yes,
dark webs,
exactly.
Oh, black market.
Oh man.
.org.
Well,
Just kidding. I don't know.
just a word of warning, y'all. If you're out there making babies, do not have your gender reveal parties.
Like I said before, bake a cake or go get some cupcakes. Keep it safe.
Keep it safe, and thank you, my boy Cesar, for coming out.
Thank you.
Don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe, guys.
You are listening to the Audio Missile Podcast.